Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I thought I would just give you guys kind of like an update-ish on my writing life, or like things that are happening here soon. You may have noticed that I've posted, I guess they're called posts, I've posted a couple of posts about some upcoming events that I'm going to be partaking in here in the spring, and I just wanted to make a formal video talking about them as well. So if you're interested in that, just keep on watching. One of my goals for this year of 2025, if you haven't seen my 2025 goals video, feel free to check that out. But one of my goals for this year was to do more book events in the form of vending or author signings and things like that. So just want to let you guys know, so far I have 2 events coming up. So I'm very excited. That is more than last year where I only had 1. But so recently I signed up for 2 book events and I got accepted, so that's great. And I just wanted to share them here with you guys in case you've ever wondered, like, if you've ever wanted to meet me in person, or if you've ever wanted to go to a book event or something. Here's some opportunities for you if you live in the Midwest. So the first one is called Third Coast Author and Book Fest. I'll put a picture of the advertisement here somewhere. And this event is going to be on March 22nd in Grand Haven, Michigan. There's going to be, well, at first it was advertised as over 100 authors going to be there. I think they're closer to 200 now. I think they've gotten more attention since then. So there's going to be close to 200 authors at this book fest in Grand Haven, Michigan. I think it is being hosted by a bookstore called The Bookseller, and it's also part of like the local town's tourism board or something. They're collaborating on this event. And there's going to be book signings, author panels, interactive activities, a silent auction at a charity gala in the evening, which benefits Bluebird Cancer Retreats. So for the charity gala, I know that ticket you'd have to buy a ticket for, and that's going to be about $50, but the rest of the event is totally free, and different authors will be placed at different parts around the city, downtown, and some local businesses as well. So it seems like a really, really good time. All authors are going to be, or have the opportunity to go to the charity gala event for free. So it's a good place to like mingle with folks and network and get to know folks. Or if you're a reader, you can come meet some of your favorite local authors there. I will be putting the website to this event in the description below, and it'll have more information for you guys. If you guys live around the area of Grand Haven, Michigan, and you want to come out and support this good cause and help boost the tourism of Grand Haven, Michigan. It's a beachy town, a couple hours away from Chicago, but I have family that lives in northern Indiana, so I'll probably pop all over to them and then drive up north to meet all y'all in Michigan. So I'm very excited for this event. I'm super honored to be part of it. So if you're interested in that, again, like I said, I'll have all the information down below. The second event that I'm going to be attending that I'm also equally excited for is going to be on April 19th, and this one's going to take place in Kenosha, Wisconsin, at a bar called The Final Girl. It is an LGBTQ bar. Like the event, it is very queer friendly, so I'll be taking part in Slay the Lake, which is the LGBTQ horror book fest. So this is an event that is supposed to be uplifting voices in LGBTQ horror, or LGBTQ horror authors like myself. It's going to be at the bar from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. and they'll be raising money at this event for the LGBTQ Center of Lake County. There'll be a ton of authors there, but also just book vendors from the area. So if you are a queer author and you live in the Midwest and you're interested in partaking in this event, I believe they're still taking applications. So again, I will link their Instagram down below. They have a bunch of information about like how to reach out to them, how to apply to be part of this event. Because this is in a bar-like setting, a lot of the tables are going to be really teeny tiny. So I'm not going to bring like a ton of stock there. I'll probably bring more stock to the Michigan event, but I still wanted to participate in in this one too, because I mean, both events have fundraising opportunities to go to great causes, but this is also hits a little close to home for me, being a queer person in the Midwest, and given everything that's going on right now, it's more important than ever to uplift diverse voices and different communities. So yes, if you can come out to Kenosha, Wisconsin, I believe that's like an hour away from Chicago, I would be happy to see you there. I'm very, very excited. This bar seems pretty cool too. I've never been before, but I saw on their websites they do like D&D nights and they enjoy metal music and all that kind of stuff. So if you like those sorts of activities and you're looking for a queer safe space, the Final Girl Bar, come say hi. Come meet me out there in April. I am so excited to see you. So now I'm going to do the most annoying part of the video and do a little bit of merchandising. Oopsie, sorry. Um, but you know, it's been a while since I've done this on this channel. I've talked about my own work, and I just want to remind everybody that I do write books and they exist, and that is how I find new readers and make new sales. So if you go to these events, these are the types of books that I'm going to be selling at my booth. I have more books on my website that are collaborations between myself and other authors that I won't be selling, but you can always find them on Amazon, or you can find them via my website too if you're more interested in horror story collection, short horror story collections with multiple authors, including myself and like other people. But of course I will be selling my short story collection, Cursed Images. I've talked about this book a lot on my channel. This is basically a short story collection that has intense Y2K vibes. When I was inspired by creepypastas and like my own childhood growing up on the internet when writing this. There are 10 stories within this collection, and the idea behind it is that they kind of read like Twilight Zone episodes, at least in my head. And all of them are technically interconnected, but you can read them separately as well if you know, choose to do so. It's just kind of cool that each of them kind of have some sort of overlying connection between them. But this is my best-selling work so far. People tend to react very positively to this. I am currently working on another iteration of Cursed Images. This time I'm going to be more focused on the 2010s instead of the early 2000s. That's going to come out this year. Hopefully I'll have that done. If not prior to the Michigan event, I will definitely have it done prior to the Final Girl event, or prior to Slay the Lake up in Wisconsin, and I will be featuring this book and the other collection more prominently at the horror convention, just because it is specifically for horror. At the Third Coast book event though, I'll be showcasing my other two books as well. They are not as popular as my horror story collections. I don't know if that's like a genre thing, but these are more of a dark fantasy series. This is like two books within the same series. This is Cursed Fate and Wicked Breed. Let me put down my mic so I can show you the covers. Obviously these are author copies, so they will not have this band around them if you choose to purchase either of these. But yeah, this is a dark fantasy series that was inspired more so about Madagascar and the flora and fauna of Madagascar, but also it gives me very heavy Avatar: The Last Airbender vibes. When I was writing this, I was watching the third season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I was also rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender. And so if you like that kind of friendship world travel mechanic with elements like magical elements to them, you'll enjoy these two books. Cursed Fate really sets the scene and introduces all the characters at play and like their magical animal companions. It kind of sets the scene for everything else, whereas the second book is more of them traveling and trying to take down the big bad guy in this series. So yes, there's elemental magic. There's animal companions. It's like a heavy found family vibes. That is something that I tend to enjoy, so that's what I incorporated in my writing as well. But yeah, dark fantasy. This is more of a modern setting with like elemental magic. So I know a lot of the dark fantasy girlies tend to gravitate towards like dragons and werewolves and things like that. This is a little bit different, but this was my first novel project. I had a lot of fun doing this. These books have a lot of heart in them, and I wish they were a little bit more popular, but what are you gonna do? I have a couple of really strong fans from these books specifically, but as a whole I think I've done more sales with my short story collections. So I'm gonna have these for the Third Coast event for sure, because I think I might be able to attract some dark fantasy people with them, but I'm not sure if I should bring them with me to the Slay the Lake event, because they're technically not horror, although there are some like scary stuff in it. It's not like outwardly scary, you know what I mean? Like there's monsters, you know, for sure, but nothing like too terrifying. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think I should do about that in the comments down below. But yeah, this was just my more formal statement about two book events that I'm going to be doing this spring. Hopefully I'll do more. I know last year I was part of the art fair at the International Museum of Surgical Sciences. I'm not sure if they're putting on an art fair again. I'm going to reach out to them and see, but I would like to do that again so I can have a Chicago-based event as well. And yeah, I'm going to keep applying to stuff. It's odd because like with these book events, I literally found them on Facebook of all places, which hey, whatever works works, you know what I mean? I think I spent a lot of time like trying to Google events to go to and I had a hard time finding it, but then like I informally see stuff on like Facebook and Instagram that is like more focused around indie authors. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go. You know what I mean? Like, I love the kind of community that can be created via social media. Yeah, social media is a rough place right now. Don't even get me started. Very rough place right now. But these sorts of opportunities are a little like nugget of magic about why I'm still online. So yeah, so those are the 2 events I'm going to be going to in the spring. Fingers crossed for more later on the year. But I just wanted to invite you guys. I want to invite my subscribers to please join me. I'll probably make more posts in the future to remind y'all that like these events are happening and that we can come meet each other if you go to these events. But I don't think I'll make another video about it necessarily. I don't know what gets more attention and views, like a video being put out there or just like my normal posts on my community tab. But like I said, I just wanted to inform the masses. So there you go, you were informed. So yeah, if you can't go to the events but you want to help me out anyway, you can always help me out by engaging with this video or engaging with my channel as a whole. You can like the video, comment down below something encouraging or whatever. You can share this video with a friend or you could subscribe to the channel. Please, please, please. That would help me out a lot. And until next time, thanks. Bye.